Welcome to a first ever for the Robbie V Show. I'm doing the Robbie V Show as a 2024 presidential candidate. I declared my candidacy on July 4th of 2024. We'll get to why I'm running for president in a little bit, but first, the news. The first part of the news is I haven't fixed my glasses yet, but that's okay. I've been very busy touring the nation and doing other things, such as, winning the locks of the week, where I predicted freaking the Orioles to win. It was the Mets, excuse me. And by golly, they did win. It gave everyone a heart attack, but the lock of the week is now 26 games over 500. You really can't hate on that statistic right now, folks. You believe in Robbie V, and you'll be paid dutifully. And you can also spend that on, some nice steaks, a lovely hotel staying, and other finer things in life. So what are we going to talk about this week? We're going to talk about the Boston Celtics making MVP moves. They signed Jason Tatum. They got Derek White. I mean, people love it. The glasses are still banged up. But you know what? We're going to get through it, folks. We're going to get through it. The fact of the matter is that the Boston Bruins, people are wondering what they're doing when they're off season. I'm starting to wonder that myself. Is the time up for the team? It could be. The Bruins don't seem to be making many moves right now, and I'm not really sure what is going on over on Causeway. The Spoke Bee is starting to get a little scared. There's no doubt about it, and I'm wondering what the future holds. But the fact of the matter is, Robbie V isn't a storyteller. I'm just a common man living the life, doing Robbie V things, whatever that entails. I don't know. All right, moving on. We'll also talk about, the mbta. The fact of the matter is that the mbta had a derailment, on Park Street. The train derailed at 4:30 in the fucking morning. They said they were freaking running it for maintenance. Did I think that was good for the people? Absolutely not, especially for Robbie V. This is what happened, and this is why the mbta today is dope of the day. Well, actually, they're wonk of the week, and in the running for moron of the month. The fact of the matter is the mbta ran a maintenance train, whatever the hell that is, at 4:30 in the morning, and the train derailed at Park Street. This is a problem. But not only that, it was before the morning commute. So then poor Robbie V is going down, busting his hump, over to Quincy Center to go catch this red line train. And then, I get told basically that it's going to drop me off at Broadway, and I'd have to take a shuttle. Which is great. If you want to go to South Station, but I'm not going to South Station. I'm going to the Seaport District. And the fact of the matter is that the shuttle that the MBTA provided was for the fucking birds. You are sitting out there. You're trying to get in out of Broadway. The place is freaking jammed. No one's directing traffic. You got moronic MBTA employees doing their thing, not directing anything, just yelling at people. It's just ridiculous. And that's why the MBTA is moron of the month. They need to get it together. I mean, they did give you a free ride home that night on Tuesday, but the fact of the matter is that there are people who freaking just got home from the MBTA last Tuesday when they got on the train to see their poor wives and families. I'm not going to stand for this fucking bullshit no more. Robbie V has declared the MBTA in contention for moron of the month, and they're definitely wonk of the week. All right, we got KMS basketball coming up. It's the playoffs. Hopefully they do well. I hope the team. I hope everybody does well. Fine. Fine. I also believe that basically the attacks on Jeff D. Lowe by certain members of the Minifan community were unfounded, very Bush League, and to be frank, unwarranted. The fact of the matter is that Jeff D. Lowe is a great person. He's a good host of The Dozen, and he's a good member of Sig's Gambling Chat. So he's a good American, and I'm happy to have him a part of the 2024. He's a friend of the 2024 Robbie V campaign. We're also talking about, I was endorsed by the 420 show. If you don't watch the 420 show, you got a lot of issues in your life. It's a very good show run by Krista Methuen, Pat from Amesbury, another Beanbag Ron's also makes a lot of appearances. It's also, it's a good show. Outstanding members of the community. And it's a show that the people need to watch. So we also got some other news going on this week. I mean, the Sox play the Yankees. Did all right. It's tough for me to. I'm not going to lie to you. It's tough for me to get involved with the Red Sox this year. I know they're doing well now, but I think they're going to fall off. I think it's just, I don't think really they're worth following personally. And I'm not excited. Hey, look, I hope they do well. I hope they make the playoffs. I hope they make me eat my words. I'll shave my head if they freaking, get to the ALCS. Well, maybe not. So I've got to be working. But otherwise, it's just, baseball is just not my cup of tea, I guess, for the Sox this year. John Henry just doesn't do it for me. A bit of news came out today. Today being Wednesday. And this will air Friday, so it'll be old news, but it's new news to me while I'm here. All right. Fact of the matter is that the Sports Hub is trouncing WEEI in the rankings right now. If WEEI in the Sports Hub ratings war was a boxing fight, they would be saying, throw in the damn towel and let's save Apollo, for God's sakes. WEEI needs to get it together. I'm not sure what kind of business decisions they're making over there. And I can guarantee that the 2024 Robbie V campaign will not be airing any ads on there. We probably won't be airing any ads at all, to be honest with you, on any radio stations or news stations, because that's not what we are. We're for the people. The best way for the campaign to do well is just by spread of word of mouth. All right. Let's talk about the MVPs. Fact of the matter is, if you survive 4th of July, you're an MVP. You didn't wake up and do something stupid. Unfortunately, my Twitter was full of a bunch of Bush League morons lighting off fireworks, injuring themselves, and just not being good with their making smart life choices. And they are dopes of the day. Leave it to the professionals if you're going to light off fireworks. It's absolutely ridiculous. Robbie V is appalled. Also want to give a shout out to the fans of the Netherlands and the fans of England, who basically decided to have a battle royale at some bar before the game, throwing tables at each other, glasses. It was all over Twitter. Basically decided that we're not going to wait for the game to spill blood. We're going to try to spill blood right on the streets. I'm not really sure who won the fight. I saw someone throw a freaking chair through a glass. That was one way to go. I also saw a guy throw a plastic beer bottle, or what looked like maybe a glass beer bottle. I'm not really sure if that's what gets it done in a bash. England did win the game today, late goal. I was happy for the English. They played well. They won 2-1. Harry Kane with the penalty kick goal. The guy's a legend. He's had an unbelievable run. He's such a good player. And I guess there was a viral video that went where the English game-winning English goal lit into Mr. Brightside by at the Killers concert in England. So good for them. I think the concert was in England. I don't know where the fuck the concert was. I can't look. I don't know everything, but I know something. All right. We're also going to talk about what's it called? Oh man, can't remember. Oh yeah. I have no idea. I totally blanked. Let's talk about my presidential campaign. I came out here. I wrestled with the decision. Some people were saying, Robbie V, you shouldn't waste people's time. You're never going to win. And that may be true. But I'm Robbie V. I stand for the people, justice, and the bullshitness that needs to stop in Washington. The fact of the matter is that for too many years, the common man's been ignored. And we've just ran up these stupid deficits. On what? Nothing. The wonk tax is going to take back it's going to pay off the deficit in 2 years. Basically, you act like a wonk, you owe some money. And from what I can see around this crazy world, there's a lot of people who are going to be paying the wonk tax, who should be paying the wonk tax. Don't throwing a brick through, your neighbor's window just because their freaking, TV's a little loud. That's definitely worth payment of a wonk tax. If you give someone undercooked food and they spend the whole night on the shitter, That's definitely worth the wonk tax. Wonk actions have been freaking unpunished for too long in America, and it's time for Robbie V to clean out the garbage. I'm also tired of Joe Biden, saying God knows what up there. The fact of the matter is that I'm Robbie V. I'm 43 years old. I'm physically fit to be president. I have a nice new chair for my campaign. Finally, you can't see the the electrical outlet behind me, so I don't look like I'm plugged into the matrix. These are small steps for the campaign, but what are you gonna do? I did make a trip to New York recently, and the fact of the matter is, my trip went great. I met the people in New York City, and ever since then, Robbie V polling has gone through the roof. I'm now the front runner in the New York State, getting 59% of the vote. Donald Trump's getting 45%. And people forgot about Joe Biden, but they remember Robbie V for what he brings. I bring the excitement and magic that no other presidential candidate can. So I urge you to vote for me. So what's been going on in this world, this crazy world now? Well, Hawk Tour girl, she's definitely getting her, 15 or 35, or 45 minutes of fame. It doesn't seem, I know she has a rival out there. I don't know how I feel about her. Just letting Hawk Tour girl do her thing. I think that's a good thing. I also found out it costs a lot of money for the Kelsey and Taylor Swift to hang out together. That's great. I'm glad that they can afford all the security and all the bullshit. Whatever. It's out of control. It's out of control. How do I feel about the Lakers drafting LeBron James' son? Look, I think this move is going to blow up in the face. LeBron James' son, the fact of the matter is, he doesn't belong in an NBA court. He's only there because, obviously, he's LeBron James' son. If the Lakers continue to do Bush League moves like this, they won't contend for a title until my daughter's 55. And I have it on record that the New York Jets, my daughter's going to be 40 before the New York Jets make it to the Super Bowl. And I stand by that prediction. Sorry, Montante. There was also some wild rumors that Montante should be my running mate. I'll announce my running mate at a time that I will choose. This campaign won't be dictated by the media. That's a fact of the matter. So the locks of the week. I'm going to do 3 locks of the week. I'm going to do 2 on Saturday, and I'm going to do 1 on Sunday. Because I've been slacking, and I can't slack the people. I'm happy about my record, but yes, I am waiting for freaking college football to start up, as I think everyone is. And speaking of college football, let's talk about the Eagles. The fact of the matter is, they got a great recruiting class coming in. And Syracuse's recruiting class is just decommitting by the day. BC is actually going to pick up one of their recruits. He's going to announce on Friday at 12:30 on Twitter. And he tagged everyone and their uncle informing this. So I'm very happy about that. The Boston College is also going to have, football games are actually going to have on-the-field suites. Blake James is doing a good job, and I appreciate that. Maybe I might have a rally at BC. I'm not sure yet. Maybe someone should tell BC that. I mean, why not? It's full of alumni, Robbie V supporters. All right. So what's next for the Robbie V campaign? We're going to be doing tours in New England. We're also going to be doing tours in the Midwest this weekend. I'll be doing live press conferences, probably from, a stoop, as I normally do. And I'll let you know how everything's going. What I want you to do is I want you to watch the Kirk Minahan Show on the Kirk Minahan channel and all the other great network programming. 15 minutes is all I got, folks. We all know that. Anything longer, this message is going to self-destruct in 30 seconds. So I better get the hell off the air. This is Robbie V, reminding you, I'm for the people. The bullshitness needs to stop. Signing off.